Okay guys, so we got the seat brackets that I was planning on making all fabbed up. Got some holes in it, got it kind of shaped the way I wanted to. And yeah, pretty much cut the bar out like I had mentioned before. And so now you can kind of see where I'm going with this. This plate here is gonna bolt to the seat on the side. So right at this point, I have it all set up to where I want it. I've got it zeroed out on here, and yeah. So at this point, I'm just going to tack it on, with the TIG welder, and put the other side on, and then kind of fit the seat. Make sure everything's still okay, and then at that point, then I'll weld it all up. But I just want to make sure, I can grind the tacks off if it doesn't fit, and yeah, redo it. But I'll put you guys up there on the roll bar, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to turn the amperage up. I got it up at 90 amps, and this steel, I guess this 3/16 steel is pretty thick, and it did not want to start flowing. So yeah, I'm gonna need to bump that up probably to like 110, because that was way too long to be sitting there on the button. So. So yeah, you see how much faster that was. I went from 90 amps up to like 105 amps, and it went much faster. So. So yeah, so this is pretty much what we were going for. You can see I got the two holes here that are going to mount the to the side of the seat. Same on this side here. There's a little gap there, but I think that this seat kind of folds in a little bit. So if it pulls it over a little bit, it's really not that big of a deal. And as a matter of fact, this seat, it's a tiny bit small for me. So kind of widening it a little bit wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, so we got our grade 8 bolts bolted in to the seat. They're not even tight. I just kind of hand tightened them. I got the ones in the back. So let's get in there and see how it feels. Oh yeah, this is much better. I can definitely tell the difference. It's about, I would say, probably the width of the tube lower. Okay, so if it's the width of the tube is inch and 5/8. So we dropped the seat an inch and 5/8. So yeah, definitely feels more comfortable. I don't have a hood, so if there was a hood, maybe that may be a little uncomfortable, but I have a stock hood, so no big deal there. And yeah, steering wheel. The only thing I might have to do with the steering wheel is maybe lower it from here down to here. Okay, so that's no big deal. We just get some spacers, put a spacer here, 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 and here, and I can drop the column down maybe an inch or something like that, and just get some longer bolts. So yeah. So my dimes are more like, I don't know, silver dollars. But not the greatest. That was a hard area to get to because I got the seat belt holder right here, you know, I got this tab for the seat belt, and it was really difficult to get in there. You know, I got around almost to the bottom on both sides, but that little spot there was kind of tough. Okay, so there's one last thing we need to do, and that is the old bracket that I was going to use. Okay, I had a seatbelt tab, little ring that I had up underneath. Okay, that was gonna hold the seatbelt like right there, but you know, now we don't have that, so we have to make a seatbelt tab. So yeah, we need to make a seatbelt tab, and so it's gonna have to go, you know, right here. I'm gonna probably mount it to this bar here, and just kind of have it sticking up. So I just need to come up with some kind of little tab and with a hole in it so that we can mount the seatbelt. So let me do that, and then yeah, we'll finish this up. Okay, so I found a piece of scrap that has a little bend in it, so that'll kind of, because the seat kind of sits like this right over top of it. So this, I have it bent this way so that the belt can kind of lay flat and then wrap up and around the seat like that. So it doesn't, I know there's a hole in the Kirky seat. Well, it's not, this is not really a Kirky seat. This is a different brand. I think it's made by Paget, but this hole doesn't line up at all with the seat cover. So the seat cover's hole is way in here, so I would have to cut the seat cover, but I'm just gonna have the belt coming like up and around. So let me go ahead and weld this in, and then we can go ahead and paint it and be done with this deal. All right, so we're all done with the bracket. That was a little harder than I expected it to be. When you're dealing with like thicker and thinner materials, there's a special way you have to kind of weld it. And I'm not a professional at this, and I'm learning every day. But you kind of have to hold your torch longer on the thicker piece and kind of drag the puddle over to the thinner piece and then bring it back really quick. So I did burn through a hole right here, but I was able to kind of patch it up, and the hole's gone. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean this up with a little bit of like alcohol or acetone or something, and then hit it with some self-etching primer, and then paint it and put the seat back in, and we're done. So let me do that, and then we'll wrap this video up. Yeah, there you go. All painted up, ready to go. Everything came out really good. So yeah, so, and then when I put the carpet in, I'll just poke a hole in the carpet and that will stick out. And I've already tested a bolt to fit from the back, and all that fits really good. So yeah, I'm much happier about the way this is gonna fit and the way it's gonna feel in the driver's seat. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. It's getting a little long, and hopefully you guys enjoy these like little projects, these little updates. I know it's kind of tedious, this kind of work, but I kind of want to document it, and you know, so you guys can follow along, and maybe it may help you in your build or something, I don't know, or motivate you or whatever. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Check you next time.